Hey everyone! I'm Becca. Do you have any hidden talents? Maybe you have awesome basketball skills. Maybe you're super good at music. Maybe you're really good at bottle flipping. All of us are different, and all of us can do different things. That's sometimes challenging, but also super important. The news team is going to see just how important that is today in The Source. Let's find out what happens.
Hey Gabby, what you up to?
I am taking some of the notes that students have left in Trixie's feelings box, and I'm writing an article about them.
Hey, that's so cool.
I call it The Things We Think But Are Afraid to Say. Bowie, what are you doing?
Trying to read your article.
Well, it's not finished yet. I just told you the title. And please don't look over my shoulder.
Okay, cool. I want to help people too.
Okay, well, here are some of the notes. See if there's anything you can do.
I wish someone could sit with me at lunch so I didn't have to feel alone anymore. I read this when Trixie first made the box. I wonder who this person is.
Bowie, you are a master of disguise. I'm sure you can discover their identity.
You're right. The question is, where do I start?
Hey, my peeps. What are you working on?
Using Trixie's feelings box to find a way to reach more students.
Oh, well, I have a great idea.
Write an article?
Better. This is more action-based. Since I've become president, I've been trying to end bullying.
And how's that going for you?
Awful. But I've been re-inspired. Actually, Bowie inspired this new idea.
Really? Mm-hmm. High five! Wait, what did I do?
Well, you let me train you. I turned you from weakling to sort of strong.
Oh yeah, now I can actually do jumping jacks.
What? Actually, I want to take my technique to the masses.
The masses. Really?
Well, I can't protect all the students from bullies, but I can train them.
Whoa, you could be like those trainers in those movies. Come on, you can do it. I am a tiger.
Yeah, just wait. I'm gonna turn the nerds into the most powerful force in the school.
And I'm gonna find that student who needs a friend.
How's the search?
Not great. People who are too afraid to speak up are very hard to find.
Well, maybe my article will make them brave enough to speak
You
up.
finished the article?
It's not finished yet. But you can read the opening.
Yes. All right. They hide in the shadows. They never speak up. They just go along with the flow. But they don't feel like they belong. That's deep.
Thank you. I think it may be one of the best articles I've written.
I wish I could write my own article. Ladies and gentlemen, all I have to say is great success.
The new training's going well?
Better than I ever thought possible.
All right, everyone, as we head into the new year, Is this a costume party?
No, Miss Main. I'm training the nerds so they can become stronger.
Okay, Jesse, let's not refer to other students as nerds.
Sorry, I meant non-athletes.
Thank you. As I was saying, as we head into the...
I'm late for an appointment, but I'm almost done with my article. I will send it to you as soon as it's done.
Well, can't wait to read it.
And I have to go too. My disciples await. Jesse, masters.
Bowie, why aren't you rushing out like everyone else?
What I do isn't as cool as Gabby and Jesse's projects. I just wear silly hats.
Okay, well, cool should never be the standard of how to live. Gabby and Jesse are just confident in what they're doing. Jesse may be a little too confident.
Confidence. Confidence, that's exactly what I need. Thank you, Miss Main. Now I'm gonna go find that student.
Happy to help.
Hey again. Sometimes we might wonder if doing great things for God has to mean being on a stage or standing out in a huge way. That's not always the case, though. One person in Bible times named Lydia showed us that God can do amazing things through every kind of person. You can read her story in the book of Acts in the Bible. Lydia had an interesting job. She sold purple cloth, and back in Bible days, purple dye was very expensive and difficult to make. It's a really neat process, actually. You see, it's kind of complicated. We take this shellfish from the sea, and we crush them up really fine, and then The point was, Lydia had her own business, she owned a house, and was doing really well. She had so much, but wanted a greater life. A life only God could give her. One day, she heard some people talking about Jesus and sharing his story. Lydia started following Jesus right away. Stupendous! What do I do now? What do you think Lydia did next? She wanted to do something great for God. Did that mean she had to become a pastor and teach people on a stage? Hello? Did that mean she had to give up everything and travel the world to tell people about Jesus? Oh, really? I'm allergic to camels and suitcases. Achoo. Lydia could have done those things, but there was also something great she could do for God right where she was. Many of Jesus' followers didn't have much. Some didn't have homes, and they didn't have a place to meet together. So Lydia invited them to meet at her house. I'm so excited. I'll make some coffee and cookies and clean the place and get some more chairs. And Lydia had a gift called hospitality, which is basically making people feel welcome, like they belong. By welcoming people, she served God in a huge way. Lydia's house became a place where people learned about God and lives were changed. When people needed help, they went to Lydia's. When they were afraid, wanted to pray, or were hurting, they went to Lydia's place. We can learn something so great from Lydia's story. God has given you something to offer. You can follow God by being a pastor, but you can also follow him by being an engineer or artist or someone who makes cloth purple. You can follow him now by being a student, family member, and friend. Whatever your gifts are, God gave them to you for an amazing reason. Let's see if the news team can figure that out in The Source.
How's the training?
It's great. But the stronger they get, the more worn out I become. Eventually, they're gonna beat me up.
What up, my peeps?
Bowie? What's going on?
Oh, just doing my thing, you know? Fixing problems, taking care of business. Bowie Charger.
Dude, you look like me, and there can only be one Jesse Masters.
But I'm not you. I'm the new me. You know? New attitude, new chance to help people. Bowie Charger.
Oh, you don't have to change yourself to help people.
Okay, Miss Main said all I needed was confidence, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm being confident.
But you're not being you, you're being me, and you're kinda freaking me out.
Am I?
Yeah?
Good. Means the confidence is working.
Hey, everyone. Oh, no.
What up, Miss M?
Bowie, that's an interesting look.
It's the, confident look.
It's my look.
You are just jealous because I look way cooler than you, okay?
What?
You wanna go?
Go where?
Oh, I don't know, everywhere?
Okay, boys, let's dial it back.
This is the new Bowie, okay? And I have no choice but to face any challenge.
Okay, Bowie, we need to talk. Bowie, when I said you should be confident, I meant in yourself, not as another person.
Being me isn't working, Miss Main, okay? Everybody's got something cool that they can do. I mean, Jesse's coaching, Gabby's influencing. If I could do something like that, I'd be way more confident in myself.
Comparing yourself to other people is the quickest way to kill your confidence.
Everything I like is weird.
That's not true. And Bowie, I believe that more students like you than you think.
How do you know?
Because I know you. Bowie, you light up every room you walk into. You bring joy, laughter, enthusiasm. A lot of people are drawn to that.
I'm just a joker, not a role model.
Think again. To a student that doesn't know you, you appear very confident. It's not easy coming up with all of these different disguises. Not everyone can be Trip Bentley.
You know Trip Bentley?
Bowie, I have been your teacher now for almost a year, and your imagination consistently amazes me. It's one of the best things about you.
Well, it's just that what I like isn't cool.
Who says?
The students that tease me? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love disguises. They're not gonna change the world.
Well, they can, in their own unique way.
Okay, that's just a nice way of saying I'm weird.
Bowie, how many disguises would you say you have?
A ton. I mean, Rad Riley, Delivery Dave, Cool Cal, Trip Bentley.
Okay, so none of those disguises are the same?
No way. They all serve their own purpose, okay? I mean, Rad Riley can't deliver a package. That's Delivery Dave's job, you know?
So each disguise has its own unique role to play?
Well, absolutely. I mean, they all help me in many different ways. Whoa! Just like every disguise has its own role to play, we have our own role to play too. My mind is blown. Thanks, Miss Main. I think Trip Bentley is on the case. I'm glad your role is to be our teacher.
Gabby, pacing is not going to change the way I read your article.
I know, it's just what I do when I'm nervous.
Well, you have no reason to be. This article is great.
I had a feeling.
Actually, I think it's the best article you've ever written. You've really grown in your craft this year.
Thanks, Miss Mean.
Hey, have y'all seen Bowie?
Last I saw him, he was undercover in the lunchroom.
I hope he gets here soon. I have a message for him, and it's important.
You're not still mad at him for acting like you.
Nah, it's just Bowie being Bowie.
Bowie, what's wrong?
Thanks for the pep talk, Miss Main, but it didn't work. Everybody avoided me. It was like I was a ghost or something.
I am absolutely lost.
I'm trying to find the identity of the student who wrote the note about not wanting to sit alone at lunch anymore. But every time I try to sit next to someone who is alone, they get up and walk away. And then I'm sitting by myself.
I think I might have an answer for you. That new kid, Cameron, told me to give this note to Trip Bentley.
Dear Trip, I've been wanting to talk to you, but the lunchroom might be bugged. I feel this is the best way to give you information. Meet me in the library at 3:45. Mr. X. Mr. X, I thought you said this from Cameron.
I think someone wants to work with you undercover.
Oh, Mr. X is not a good undercover name.
Trip, it's 3:45.
It is? Oh my goodness. I am late for a meeting.
I'm glad Bowie's back to his old ways.
Yeah, what did you say to him, Miss Main?
I just helped him find the role he was born to play.
Forgot my hat. Trip Bentley.
Hi, everyone. I love knowing that every one of us has something to offer. In our Bible story, Lydia learned that she was great at welcoming people and caring for them. In The Source, the team learned that our different gifts and abilities all come together to make something amazing. That's why my challenge for you this week is think about the gifts God has given you. What are you good at? How could you use that to share God's love, serve others, or tell them Jesus' story? God made you with something amazing to offer. Thanks for watching, everyone! I'll see you next week.